The single father sat quietly in the reception area, his hands clasped together, eyes fixed on the floor. His worn jacket and tired face made him stand out among the confident candidates in sharp suits. In his pocket was a small photo of his daughter, his reason for being there. He had rehearsed the interview answers all night after putting his daughter to sleep. Every word mattered to him. This job wasn't about ambition or pride. It was about rent, school fees, and warm dinners. Failure wasn't an option, yet fear sat heavily in his chest. When his name was called, he stood up, took a deep breath, and walked into the interview room. The interviewer glanced briefly at his resume, then at the clock. The room felt cold, professional, and unforgiving. The father straightened his back and prepared himself. The questions came quickly. Some he answered well, others not so much. His nervousness showed, and when asked about recent gaps in employment, he hesitated. He explained honestly about his wife's passing and raising his child alone. The room fell awkwardly silent. The interviewer nodded politely, but remained distant. Notes were written, expressions unreadable. The father sensed it slipping away. His voice trembled slightly as he answered the final question, knowing deep down that his performance hadn't been strong enough. Minutes later, the interviewer closed the folder and said the words he feared most. "We'll be moving forward with other candidates." The sentence was polite, rehearsed, and final. The father forced a smile, thanked them, and stood up calmly. He walked out of the room with dignity, but each step felt heavier than the last. In the hallway, his shoulders slumped. The rejection echoed in his mind, louder than the office noise around him. Another door closed, another hope delayed. Outside the building, he paused. He looked at his phone and saw a message from his daughter's school reminding him of overdue fees. His grip tightened. He took one last look at the office doors, then turned away, accepting reality once again. Just then, the doors behind him swung open. "Wait!" someone called out. He turned around, confused, seeing the interviewer rushing toward him, breathing heavily, face completely changed from moments before. "I'm sorry," the interviewer said. "I asked the wrong questions." The father looked stunned. The interviewer explained that while reviewing the resume again, they noticed something remarkable: years of responsibility, resilience, and loyalty that no technical test could measure. "I saw a man who didn't quit when life broke him," the interviewer continued. "You didn't fail the interview. The interview failed to see you." The father's eyes filled with tears, though he tried hard to hold them back. The interviewer offered him a different role, one with growth potential and flexibility. "We need people like you," they said softly. "People who understand responsibility beyond job titles." The father stood frozen, unable to process the sudden turn of fate. For the first time in years, hope returned, not loud or dramatic, but steady and real. He accepted the offer with a shaky voice. As he walked home, the world felt lighter. The same streets looked different, filled with possibility. That evening, he hugged his daughter tighter than usual. When he told her the news, she smiled proudly and said, "I knew you wouldn't give up, Daddy." In that moment, every rejection before felt worth surviving. The next morning, he walked into the office not as a rejected candidate, but as someone seen and valued. His journey wasn't easy, and it wasn't over, but it was moving forward. Sometimes, walking away isn't the end. It's the moment someone finally runs after you.